Hi guys, Kiana Hanna with United Legacy. I am here today to talk to you about social media 101. So it's super important to understand just the basics about social media, and it's because it's how we run our business. So I'm going to talk a little bit about Facebook, and then just you can apply it to the different social media avenues as you continue to build your business. So how do we know what to say? What do we post about? How do we start? I want you to do an activity which I saw from one of my friends did this. It was awesome. I want you to write yourself out in hashtags. I know you're kind of hashtagged out and it's silly and it's funny and it's like whatever. I don't even know what hashtag is, but basically it's just a hashtag describing yourself. So write yourself out in a hashtag. So if I was writing myself out in a hashtag, I would put hashtag crazy mom, hashtag I love peanut butter, hashtag I love the beach, hashtag I think I can dance, hashtag mama of 3, or hashtag mama of 7-month-old, or hashtag mom of 2 girls. Or you can do funny ones, just like what I said. It's just, they're silly, or hashtag I'd rather be in Hawaii. All right. These are silly things about myself, but they all describe me. So really it's just an activity to figuring out about what you are and who you are as a person. I don't want you to try to be like anyone else, okay? You need to be uniquely you, and you need to figure out what it is that you want others to know about you. Don't try to be like anyone else, okay? It's okay to follow top coaches and get ideas and like if they had a good post, like copy it and put it into a document and kind of reword it and change it up and to make it a topic that you want to talk about. But it's not okay to cut and paste certain posts. In fact, one of my friend Lizzie is a coach, and she likes to drop F-bombs, and she posted this thing on Facebook, and it was, she cusses a lot and she says things funny, but that's just her personality. That's just who she is. So Coach decided that they wanted to get a lot of comments like her and a lot of interaction, because she gets a lot of interaction because she's just silly and that's just her personality and who she is. And they copied it and they pasted it, and it just like literally offended all these people. Well, duh, because this person did not normally use the cuss words and was not vulgar and is not that's just not their personality. So it wasn't even them, and it really literally did the opposite effect. So don't try to be like anyone else. Don't cut and paste. Really, we all have value to offer. So I want you to think of adding value to people. So if I was to post a video about skateboarding and how to do it, I would add no value because I suck at it, and I'd probably fall on my head and crack. I might make people laugh, but I add value every day by. So I do videos, and the videos that I add value to are like my working out. Like I have my kids around my videos, and they're all around me, and they're all on top of me, and people appreciate that. And it's crazy life, but it's my life, and people like that. People like to see that. They like to see that I can work out with time management and being busy with a mom of 3 kids. They like to see that I don't give up when my kid's rubbing peanut butter all over his face and he's throwing things. Yeah, I'm an awesome mom, by the way. And they like to know that I don't give up during those things. And I can't tell you the countless messages I get from people that say that the videos that I think are like, oh my goodness, should I post this? And then I post it, get the most messages and say, thank you for being so real. Thank you for giving me hope. Thank you for showing me that you can get it done. So you got to build your trust with what we like to call your tribe. So how do you start posting? Minimum 3 to 5 times a day. Okay, I would say go for 3, and it may not feel like anyone is listening, okay? And it may not feel like you're getting any likes or any posts. And I remember when I first started, I would think of this big old drawn out post and I'd be so excited because I knew it was just going to get 50 likes, and it was so good, and I was reading it and it was good, but I just hadn't created my tribe yet. And so you got to be consistent and you got to be dedicated. once I created my tribe, once I created my following, I started getting the likes, and the same posts that I thought that were good before were good, but they're now getting affinity in Facebook, and they're adding value to people's life, and people were coming back. So people will start to notice, but you got to give them a chance to notice. It may not happen now, but in 2 months from now, they're going to be like, wow, what are you doing that you're posting? You know, like, what? You just seem so happy, or you seem so vibrant, or I just want to follow you. People want to follow passion. So be passionate and be true to who you are. Okay? If you love gardening, talk about that. If you love going to the movies or a movie buff, talk about that. You got to plant seeds, and that's what you're doing with every post. Think about, you're planting a seed all the time. So you got to have people, they have to learn to trust you. Okay, so you want to become the go-to person. So like I have in the last 3 years became that go-to mom that is busy and that's able to get my workouts in. I'm the go-to person for people that need help with nutrition. I just got a message earlier today that said, I've been watching you for 6 months. Never once has she wrote me. This person has never once wrote me, but she watched for 6 months. Do you get that? Planted seeds for 6 months. If I was not here doing that, planting the seeds and posting, she would never have came to me. So you got to be the go-to person. So what person do you want to be to go to? What type of person? Are you the fit mom? Are you the buff chick? Are you the girl that gets it done no matter how busy you are? Who are you, or what do you want to be known as? If you're not posting, you're not going to be successful. Okay, you're not going to get anyone to reach out to you, and you're not going to be able to create your brand and create who you are on social media. So again, I want you to think of your hashtags, okay, and start thinking about who you want to be, and start focusing on the 5 things that best describe you. Okay, and then I want you to focus and center around posting around those 5 things. So for me, I'm a mom. I love eating healthy foods and cooking. I like funny things and just silly things. I'm kind of ridiculously, I don't know, silly and just, I don't, dorky is what you call it. I don't know. I like to have fun, and I like to post about my, obviously, faith, and some people call it personal development, or what I'm learning in the books that I'm reading as I'm trying to grow as a leader. I want to offer value to other people in that area. So, and don't talk about Beachbody all the time, because if you talk about Beachbody all the time, no one's going to listen. And if no one's going to listen, then you're just defeated the purpose. So you know, if you're a person that's only talking about Beachbody, you are going to be annoying. So you don't want to be annoying. You just want to offer value. And you offer value by offering a wide variety of who you are as a person, but pick 5 things and post and rotate around those 5 things. So if you take a look at my page, you know that I do things about my kids, and you can take a look exactly who I am and what I am. And again, in my posts reflect my tone of voice. So someone else couldn't cut and paste my post and put it on their page, because it doesn't even sound like they're talking. So talk and write how you would in real life. In fact, I actually say things out loud. On my little nifty iPhone, I use the record button, and I say things, and it types it out for me, and then I kind of go back and edit, and that's really how my tone comes across in my posts. And that's how I think people are able to connect with me, because I'm talking how I would in real life, like if you were sitting in the room. Okay? And then one last couple things, don't talk or vent about all your problems, okay? I know we all struggle. I know we have bad moments, but you don't want to be that person who, you know, that person on Facebook that all they ever do is post about their problems? Like, all they ever do is, or energy sucker, all they ever do is like, you just get annoyed with what they post, because something's always wrong. Like if it wasn't the flat tire, it was the child that was screaming in the back row, or it was they stepped on a toenail, or they got pissed off with the person in front of them. No one wants to be that. No one wants to listen to that. So it's okay if you have a bad day. Just take some time away. Okay, take a step away, pick up the phone and call a friend. Okay, text me. Text your personally sponsored coach and say, I'm struggling, I'm having a bad day, or whatever it is. Calm down. You get a good perspective about it. Okay? think about what you can do to add value, all right, and understand that you are getting looked up to for inspiration. And so if you are inspiring, you can't be a negative Nelly. And that's just the bottom line. If you want to be successful in this business, you cannot be negative. Okay? Am I saying don't ever be negative? No. I'm just saying it's all about your perspective and how you go. And if you look at my posts, you can tell that I have bad days. But when I have the bad days, I always try to take a flip and spin it for the positive in a way that allows people to focus on the good things. So one last thing, what is adding value? Making people laugh. Motivating them, okay, helping them learn new things, making people believe in themselves, helping them find time for working out with kids, or helping them find time to understand that clean eating is not as difficult as what they think. So all these things, I add value, and you can too. So go out there and add value, and don't be a negative Nancy. Don't be a Facebook negative sucker is what I like to call them. And write out your hashtags. Find out who you are, what represents you, and start posting and be you. And be uniquely you, and be bold, and don't worry about what people think, because you're going to attract the people that you want to attract by being you anyhow. So be bold and be brave and be beautiful and be you.